Washington unveils bold move to govern artificial intelligence. In a groundbreaking maneuver, the White House has introduced an expansive executive order with the dual purpose of scrutinizing and overseeing the intricacies of artificial intelligence AI, while also harnessing its vast potential. This marks the latest endeavor to address the swiftly evolving technology that has generated apprehension among global leaders. Prominent White House figures posit that this executive order stands as the most significant stride taken by any government regarding artificial intelligence. It is a race against time as leaders worldwide strive to confront the challenges posed by this rapidly transforming technological landscape. Given the breakneck pace of AI advancement, conventional governmental and private sector procedures no longer suffice. The imperative is speed, ideally surpassing the technology's own velocity. White House Chief of Staff Jeff Zients recollects President Joe Biden's mandate to prioritize AI. The directive is proactive anticipation of emerging trends, swift action, and the utilization of every available resource. This comprehensive executive order, set to be unveiled by President Biden, encompasses a wide spectrum of measures. Developers of potent AI systems will be required to share the outcomes of their safety evaluations with the federal government before public release. In the event that an AI model under development poses threats to national security, the economy, or public health, the order will mandate that companies notify the federal government, invoking the Defense Production Act. The executive order is not limited to governance alone. It will facilitate the entry of highly skilled AI professionals into the United States by relaxing immigration constraints. It also sets out standards to avert the production of hazardous biological materials by AI and aims to establish best practices to mitigate the risk of AI displacing human workers. In addition, the order will combat AI-related fraud by instructing the Commerce Department to create guidelines for watermarking AI-generated content. It will outline the government's use of AI, setting safety standards and measures to assist agencies in acquiring new technologies that can enhance efficiency and reduce cost. This executive order builds upon voluntary commitments made earlier this year by 15 tech companies, including Microsoft and Google. These commitments allow external testing of their AI systems before public release and seek to devise mechanisms to distinctly identify AI-generated content. Furthermore, last year, the White House introduced an AI Bill of Rights to provide companies with guidelines aimed at safeguarding consumers using automated systems. However, it is important to note that these guidelines were non-binding. While AI systems have existed for decades, the recent proliferation of generative AI tools like ChatGPT has thrust this technology to the forefront of public and legislative discourse. Industry leaders are sounding alarms about the potential risk of extinction of AI. President Biden's approach is clear-eyed and vigilant regarding the threats that emerging technologies can pose to democracy and core values. This stance is founded on extensive consultations with world leaders, academics, experts, civil society representatives, tech executives, and science and technology advisors. The president has experienced firsthand the capabilities of AI, both for the betterment and detriment of society. He is committed to implementing safeguards that protect consumers, particularly in light of incidents involving voice cloning used for fraudulent purposes. National security is a top priority as officials work to understand the implications for both the United States and its allies. Ensuring that AI is not exploited by malicious actors is essential to safeguarding national interests. The announcement of this executive order precedes Vice President Kamala Harris's participation in an artificial intelligence summit hosted by British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak